All right, guys, welcome to the 2022 Brewport Open, sponsored by Brewport Brewing Company, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Jim from Disc Golf Brah, joined by Craig Smolin. Craig, what's going on?
Thanks for having me, Jim. It's a pleasure to be here with you for the first time on Disc Golf Brah.
It's an honor to have you. After round one, we got some great scores going on, a tight battle. What do you think for this round?
Well, we expect to see Casey and Kyle on the lead card, but it's awesome to see Todd Springer and Marvin Manalo also.
Let's go ahead and meet our players. First up, touring pro Casey White throwing Discmania. This is going to be good.
We got Cranberry local Todd Springer also on Team Bridgeport, and Marvin Manalo, 5-time Team Challenge champion at Stanford.
Don't forget about Kyle Moriarty, Team Disc Golf Brah. He's dancing. He's ready to rock. That's going to bring us to hole one, 384. This is a great starting hole. Craig, how do you play this one?
I usually take a big wide right to left hyzer and try to skip it through this gap that we're flying through right now and stick it on the green.
Trying to ace it like Kayla Viska, yeah? That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Should see a lot of big hyzers out of these guys. Really fun starting hole. Let's throw it down to the action.
So here we got Casey.
Yeah, this is his Cloudbreaker 3. Send it, bub, I believe. Kind of a straightforward shot for him, 384.
Casey has some quick feet. He gets it through.
Super quick feet. Shout out to Brad DiGregorio and our other cameraman, Nick Dacey. Rushing it as always. That was a great shot by Casey.
You know, he's in a good spot to run it for the putt.
Let's see what
Todd, a little bit wider.
Cooking up a nice one, asking for it to go there. It's looking nice.
Looks like he got past that bunker tree.
A little short, maybe. Here's our look at Marvin throwing a forehand. Like this play, kind of a more ground you got to cover on the forehand, yeah?
Well, he's able to penetrate the gap if he turns it over, but he's laying up right at the gap.
Kyle looking to get some real ground on this. This is a thought space construct. Looking to swing it wide. Yeah, this is looking real nice.
I've always loved the way Kyle gets a snap on his disc and he kind of loads it into his wrist.
Crushes it. Still got some work left, but it's a great shot. Marvin with this open look here.
Marvin's got some great touch around the green.
Great touch. You got to have it on this green. This green really rolls away from you.
We're going to see that throughout the entire round. Todd also just pitching up, taking the par. This hole gives up some birdies, but you definitely don't want to take the bogey to start your round.
Yeah, par is great. Kyle, kind of a half run here. That's nice. Smart there because it kind of sits up.
And here you can see Casey. He's got to look at it, and he's putting back uphill. It's a good spot to be.
Yeah, probably best case scenario there.
Just
great
a little
run.
right.
Good run there. Definitely wanted that one. All right, good pars. We got pars all around. Definitely a great store. I'm happy with a bogey on this hole, if I'm honest.
I'm not happy if I get a bogey, Jim.
Plays a lot more than 384, I feel like, in my head. I could be wrong.
So, coming up on hole 2, and this is probably one of my favorite holes. When you look back at it, the gap is wide open, but it's really intimidating off the tee.
Yeah, it never feels like that at all.
You want to get over this rock ledge, drop it down, and not fly over the basket, because then it drops off again.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of backhands here.
So Casey and I were talking the night before about this play, doing a standstill, trying to take a fairway driver, and I told him I really liked that he actually went for it.
Yeah, kind of off to the right there. Really good looking shot. He'll have a look. Todd looking to go something a little speedier as well.
A little more fairway. That's the traditional play, left to right.
Just
He
needed
hits
to
the
miss
Guardian.
that one, yeah. Gonna see our first four. Backhand from Marvin off the tee.
Marvin's a primary forehand player, so when he throws a backhand, it's really dictating the hole.
So he's going star turn, so he's going fast distance driver. I like that play. Just got to stall, kind of what he did there. With nice shot. Kyle, I think, going to his Pathfinder here, I believe. Just something a little slower, straighter.
Again, you see Kyle, and he hits the middle tree, takes a nasty kick to the left, but he's not overthrowing the disc.
Yeah, big important thing here. He's off to the left here. There is kind of a back door on the left, but he's looking to go big, wide, hyzer. Just need this to sit. That's important. Big skip there, but
he gets all the way up to the basket. He's got to look for it to save his par.
That was his praxis there, I believe. Yeah, definitely a good look there. This is a tough one from Todd. You can't see the basket. You just got to have the right distance, touch control. Great shot.
Yep. Marvin with the putt.
So much elevation here. High to low and also rolls away. Smart.
A little fluffy, and it kind of skitters away a bit, but
Still be
Marvin's-
away here.
Marvin's one of the best putters in the area. Saves a par.
Great par there. That can be a big hole. You can get a big number on this hole, definitely. Get a look
Looking
at
at the
it.
stats, it averaged 3.2 on the day.
See if Casey can get this birdie here. That's a great putt. Let's take another look at this. Nice, smooth, confident. Great stroke out of him.
Good extension.
Kyle looking to grab this par here.
So this was an unfortunate, just kind of splashed off. You're about to see Kyle. He kind of lit a fire under him.
A lot of disc golf left to play. It's going to bring us to hole 3, 255, par 3. This is a fun one. You'll see a lot of different plays here. Putters, mid-ranges, backhand, forehand,
Yep.
all kind of plays.
I personally like to flip up to flat rock and just drop it down by the rock that you see. Give yourself a nice, easy putt.
Love it. We're going to see a PD out of, PD, FT, baby, out of Casey.
So this is another thing I liked about Casey's game is that even though he didn't get the results he wanted here, he has really good angle control
Yeah.
on the overstable discs.
Yeah, it checked up nice. That'll putt. It didn't look great on camera, but that's going to putt just fine.
Todd's jamming on a gator.
That's a lot of beef on that disc.
Yeah, kind of sawed it. He didn't saw it off. It just got stable a lot earlier than he expected.
Marvin going to a PD here. Nice line on him. There is a stump, a tree kind of laid down there that's a little backdrop, so that'll work out.
That's right in Marvin's wheelhouse, this shot.
Here's Kyle with this glow pathfinder. Nice slow overturn.
And bang.
It's a great shot there.
Yep.
Wanted that one. That would have been sick. That's where Todd ended up.
Good layup to Todd.
So a nice bounce back from Kyle there. Bogey to near ace.
Mhm.
This is where Casey ended up. Really surprising. From the camera, it looked like he was further away, but
That is an unfortunate low putt. But he makes the par. Marvin with the drop-in birdie.
a couple
Kyle drop-in birdie.
swing there. That's nice. Yeah, it's kind of an easy hole on paper, but not the easiest.
So this is one of the more technical holes, hole 4. It averaged a 3.35, and we affectionately call this the Adam Goodman hole because you're throwing mid-range to flat, let it drift just a touch, and then drop straight down this hill and hopefully have a putt inside the circle.
Yeah, you make it sound easy. This is not an easy hole.
This is definitely not an easy hole, and Marvin is making it harder by throwing this X-Cal right to left on the forehand, and he zips it way down past the basket.
Right past the catch cam guy. There it is. Yeah, that's way past. But interesting line. Let's see what Kyle does here.
A little more traditional, a little more hyzer. He's going to be high and to the left,
Oh,
but it gets a favorable kick, and it's
great
kind
kick.
of skips down a little bit. He's got to look.
Yeah, I like that line. It was wide, but worked out. Casey getting a little wide here.
Casey,
Yeah, that's a tree.
Definitely wide.
I know that tree well. That's a popular one.
Todd.
Todd going with an Exodus here. Just a nice straight mid-range.
Gets a little flat, a little straight.
Good kick at the end, yeah.
He's in the middle. He's got a touchy approach shot.
All right, so not an easy up and down for Casey here. It's still a long way to go, for this up and down.
He makes the right mistake. Kind of misses to the left and comes back to the right.
Yeah,
It's
good shot.
closer than it looks like.
Todd in kind of a tough position here too. Kind of a nice forehand. This can roll away if you're not careful. Yeah, that'll work.
But real good touch
Shot.
on that shot. Marvin's putt. Kind of threading it.
Yeah, real nice run there.
Just pushed it to the right.
All these guys very similar with the touch that they have is just next level.
There's a reason they're on the lead card. Casey with another low putt. I think he'll correct that soon.
Good run. So Kyle, back-to-back birdies. Casey going to take up a bogey here. Scores all over the place. This is a fun one.
Kyle was one of 2 birdies in this round, along with Jeremy Friedler.
Yeah, it's a great birdie. All right, we're moving. Scores they're all over the board. That's going to bring us to hole 5, 332, par 3. This one's kind of straight down that hallway, but there's some play on the green.
Downhill, you can play the safe right-hand, backhand hyzer and just dump out to the left and pitch up. You can try to do forehand and park it, I've seen it aced on the lefty backhand line. A lot of options here. You can throw putter, mid-range, fairway, anything you want.
Kyle going to this omen here, nice and high.
That's a
Need to
pretty
miss
good
that
play.
tree. Yeah, great result.
And he sticks the green.
He's feeling it. He's locked in. Marvin going to this forehand as well.
This is an old 2007 Z Extreme. I think this has the MSDGC stamp on it.
Again, deep though. He's got effortless power with that forehand.
Marvin gets a great hip turn on his forehand, and his arm works in a way that most people's does not.
Todd with a good shot here. Going to hit the high side of this hill. Hopefully sits and yeah. Okay.
Better to be long on this hole than short.
Yeah.
Now he's putting instead of approaching.
You like to be down the hill or up the hill on this one?
I'd rather be down.
Yeah.
And here we see Casey's angle control again. And it actually works out well for him. He gets a nice kick back to the fairway.
Todd with a great run here. That's a tough putt, and this is what happens on these Bridgeport greens.
Yep. That was a really unfortunate rollout.
Didn't
Did
deserve
not
that.
deserve that. And lays it up. It's taking a bogey.
Easiest hole, I think, to go from birdie to bogey with this green. It's a tough one. Great
There's
putt there
Marvin.
from Marvin, yeah.
Another great hyzer putt.
And don't look now, but Marvin's tied for the lead, so
Yep.
great putt there. And this is where Casey ended up. Scary putt in my eyes, but he's pretty locked in there. Great
He
putt.
really made an effort to jam that one in. Kind of grunted while we were watching.
Great putt. Nice tap in there for Kyle.
Yep.
Good birdies on this hole. They're making this course look easy, not going to lie.
It is not an easy course. Every par 3 out here can be birdied, but they're not easy.
That'll bring us to kind of an easier hole, but definitely, yeah, not easy. Hole 6, 502, par 4. Seems like a short par 4, but it is wooded.
So this is our first par 4 out of 4 on the course. And Kyle has eagled this in the past by getting over this rock wall. Let's see if he's got a shot at it today.
I have seen it. He's going back to that construct here. You got to get straight. You got to get distance. There's 2 gaps you got to get through here.
So again, we see Kyle with a great whip. Getting good acceleration on the disc.
That's a super stable disc that he's just throwing straight.
And he's in a really good spot there where it's just an easy up.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable shot. Marvin putting a move on this one.
Again, Marvin showing that he's got great angle control
Late
forehand.
tree. There you go. Casey's going to show this PD here. It's got to turn over just a touch.
That is not a favorable kick.
Yeah, right side is worse than left, would you say?
For
here?
sure. For sure. It looks like Todd's trying to play against that setup for a hyzer. Pulls it just a bunch.
Gets a little sneaky backdoor. Gets a little distance, but yeah, definitely not happy with it. What would you say, Todd or Marvin? Maybe more rounds on this course?
I think it's probably pretty even.
Yeah. Great out by Todd here. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable approach shot to park the
Jeez.
basket for the birdie.
Incredible. Casey looking to do the same thing, but so many trees in his face here. Turnover.
Another turnover forehand.
That's a great shot, too. That's 15 feet.
These guys are showing why they're on this card.
So where Marvin ended up, just going to looking up and down here.
Playing a little bit to the wide right side, but bringing it back in nice. Looks like Kyle's lining up the eagle.
Jump putt there. Yeah, a
But
bunch
right
of
there for
great
the
shots
birdie.
on this hole. So Casey first to putt here. A little downhill. Easy. Making
Looks
it
like
easy.
we're headed towards a star frame. Marvin can make his putt.
Yep.
Nice, easy putt. Good distance to get your confidence for the rest of the round.
Definitely. Great hole to birdie. Keep on moving the rest of the round. We call that a Brah frame here. Good work there, guys. Lots of
like that.
birdies. That's going to bring us to hole 7, one of my favorite on this course. 228. You can go left side, you can go right side. What's your play here, Craig?
So this is one of the shorter holes on the course, but can be one of the most infuriating if you don't hit the right side backhand gap. And then you can play the left side, but you have to have a much touchier forehand.
Kyle looking for this backhand gap here.
Kind of goes inside, but it's actually going to work out for him. He finds a gap, and he's right there again.
That speed control. So he's throwing that altar putter, I believe. Just nice and slow. Takes out a lot of variables on this hole.
Again, Marvin, forehand dominant. That's one of the guardian trees on the left side.
Yeah, I'll have some work left there. Let's see what Casey brings here. Looking for a little tactic, I believe.
Super flippy disc. Or a tactic.
Yeah, maybe not a tactic. That looked good, though. Good turnout. One of the coolest greens, I think. Just so many rocks up there. You got to get up there.
And I love how Todd commits to the middle of the gap.
Great shot. Unbelievable. I got the height right. Awesome shot.
Too often you'll saw it off left or yank it to the right.
This is a
It's
Nova.
right down the middle.
Nova out of Marvin, I think, there.
Yep.
Nice. All right, still some work left, but that'll work. This is where Casey ended up.
And I like how Casey gets low on his putt and really drives his arm forward.
Yeah, really exploded there. That was a great putt. Lots of birdies on this card so far. We've got a couple bogeys, but they're bouncing back with the birdie. Good clean up there from Marvin. And Kyle, was that 4?
That's 5 in a row.
Dude's heating up. Unbelievable. Yeah, really nice job on this hole. That's going to bring us to hole 8, another really fun one. We're going back up the hill, 324, par 3.
I don't know if I'd call this a fun hole, given how uphill it is. It plays more like 425 than 324.
Fun to watch, I guess.
Definitely fun to watch. Safe plays ending to the right-hand side. Backhands have a tendency to hyzer out left, and then you're down the hill.
Rollaways are definitely a thing here. Kyle going with this forehand, and this is lovely. Just going to backdoor off this rock here.
That's just annihilated.
Nice shot. Nice kick at the end. If that kick's left, that's all the way down. Casey looking to go this inside gap here.
Those are the 2 guardian trees. Want to get around them.
Got a forehand party here. Todd, this has got to come back in. Nice tree at the end.
Should see one more forehand from Marvin.
Marvin
See how he
high.
bends his arm all the way back.
Great shot. That had so much distance in the end, too. I thought that was going to be high. And this rolled all the way down for Todd, unfortunately.
But again, Todd's showing why he is on this lead card with another great approach shot.
Great shot with the gator there. That was great. Casey, a little up shot here.
Well, Marvin's got really good circle's edge putt.
Good
Great
height.
height.
Unbelievable putt. Almost all these greens, they're either you're putting up or you're putting down. It's so fun to watch. Great putt from Marvin. Look at this height from Kyle here.
So he's just inside the circle, a little bit closer, probably about 25, 28 feet.
Yeah.
That one creeps over.
Dialed.
He's got 6 in a row now. Double turkey.
That's insane. Really nice par save from Todd. They're great up and down.
100%.
Casey tapping in here too. Incredible. Some of those throws are unbelievable. Best I've seen in a while. That's going to bring us to the last hole on this front 9. Hole 9, 358, par 4. Definitely want to get this birdie here.
This is the shortest par 4, and if you're taking a 4, you almost feel like you're bogeying it. But if you're getting a 3, you almost feel like, well, that's what I have to do.
Yeah.
And wish you could get the opportunity for the eagle.
Yep. It's a must get here, especially in this environment. Kyle's going to the backhand here, which was surprising. He's going back to that Pathfinder, which I like.
I think Kyle's trying to push the corner as much as he could, try to get around and maybe have a shot at the eagle.
Just needed to miss that one tree.
Marvin with the PD2. That's the height, but just a little too straight.
That's what you'll see mostly on this hole is kind of the high hyzering forehand we're going to see out of Casey here.
Let's see the rock in the back of that fairway. You can really just throw a putter right to that and then have another putter approach.
That was crushed almost by that stump. That's almost a jump putt there. That was a great shot. Todd looking to do the same thing, a little lower. This might get a big skip at the end. A little too straight, but
Looks like he's off the fairway, but he actually has a reasonable approach to the basket.
here's Marvin's up shot. That was incredible. Nice forehand there. This is where Todd ended up. Yeah, it is very guarded in here, but you can get out.
Fortunately, he hits one of those guardian trees.
Kyle going to this praxis here, just looking to get up and down. Keep that birdie streak alive.
That's a really good disc golf shot to throw the touch, Annie.
Running a little closer on that, but that'll putt for sure.
Like Todd was trying to give it a run, maybe pancake it in.
Look where
Pretty
Casey
close.
ended up. This is insane. Right over the stump.
You ever eagled this, Jim?
No, not yet.
Got it once.
Good run. Ooh, it's a great eagle.
It was a once in a lifetime shot.
Really nice bid from Casey. Let's see what Todd can do here to save this par.
Again, Todd with a very solid par putt. I know he's looking for birdies, but he's not losing strokes to the rest of the field by taking a par.
See another birdie out of Kyle here.
And that's 7 in a row.
There we go.
That might be a course record for the most birdies in a row. I was
Unbelievable.
looking at last year's hole-by-hole scores, and not even Kale got 7 in a row.
Could be seeing something special here, folks.
Yep.
After 9, Craig, we got a battle going on. Kyle and Casey up top. Marvin one back.
And we got
Insane.
local Jeremy Friedler firing away, moving up to 4th place with 6 under through 9 holes.
We're watching something special, folks, here, guys. Thanks for watching. Craig, thanks for being on. Guys, check out the back 9. We'll see you guys there.
See you in a minute.
Thanks, Craig.